All over the world, species clash in nature's savage battle of survival. From the red dunes of the Namib Desert to the dense jungles of the Congo Basin, all are locked in brutal conflict. Animals fight tooth and claw to win food, territory, and rights to the bloodline. From the treacherous ice floes of the Arctic Circle to the wilds of the Australian bush, there are no rules. This is Animal Fight Night. Let's watch and see. The peaceful morning on the grasslands was suddenly shattered by the roar of the lions led by Kira. They quietly approached the grazing buffalo herd, and in just a few seconds, the animal fight broke out. Kira and her sisters quickly separated a calf buffalo from the herd. Although the mother buffalo, Imara, rushed forward to protect frantically, it was too late. The cub was dragged down, and its last cry echoed throughout the grassland. Imara watched helplessly as her beloved child collapsed before her eyes. In that moment, the pain of losing her child turned into a burning flame of hatred. As for Kira, this was just a normal meal to feed her cubs. As a hunter, Xena acted with calculated precision, striking at the weakest link in the pack. A mother's love meant nothing at this moment. Only strength and survival mattered. But the steppe never forgets, and this blood debt will be paid sooner or later. In the days that followed, Imara was no longer the gentle mother buffalo. She quietly followed the lion's tracks, observing their every move, their every sleep. With each passing day, she learned a little more about her enemies, where they rested, how they protected their cubs, and their lethal weaknesses. Imara's eyes were cold and terrifyingly patient. She did not rush in. She waited. The vast steppe suddenly became a fierce animal fight for survival, and Imara was becoming the best warrior. The mother who had lost her child was now ready to become the nightmare of the very predators who had taken her child's life. As dawn broke, while the lions were still resting after the animal fight last night, a giant black shadow suddenly appeared. Imara, weighing nearly 2,000 pounds, charged forward like a living tank. The first target was not the cubs, but an old lioness lying guard, her faded strength a sign of wisdom, and yet still dangerous. Imara knew that by removing this last pillar of strength, the cubs would be left vulnerable. With a terrifying charge, the old lion was flung into the air and fell to the ground. The lions panicked, but it was too late. Imara continued to charge straight into the middle of the pride, aiming straight for the cubs. Kira roared in panic as she realized the horror that was happening. For the first time in her life, the predators had become the prey. Kira rushed forward. Her roar shook the air. She jumped straight onto Imara's back, attacking neck and her claws attacking repeatedly. But Imara was not an easy prey. She whirled in anger, trying to knock Kira down. The two mothers, one avenging her lost child, the other protecting her living children, charged at each other with terrifying force. Neither would give in. Neither would lose. This was no longer a lion fight a buffalo. It was an animal fight between two mothers willing to perish for their children. Both were tired, but their eyes were still burning with hatred and love. Finally, when both were wounded and exhausted, Imara slowly backed away. She had done the unthinkable, had terrified the lions, and made Kira pay for the life of her child. Imara turned and led her buffalo away into the sunset. Kira lay beside her trembling children, licking their wounds. There was no clear winner or loser. Just two mothers who had fought with all their might for their children. Today, the lions, once confident in their dominance, have learned the hard way that overconfidence and arrogance can blind them to the hidden threats below. Their failure to respect the buffalo's ability to retaliate shows that power without caution leads to destruction. And we are no exception. Many successful people have lost everything because they underestimated their opponents. Because they believed they would always be on top, not seeing the danger that was silently growing below. So, always respect your opponents, no matter how weak they seem. Because in this world, no one can stay on top forever without humility and vigilance. The battle may have ended today, but the savannah is still full of challenges. Stay tuned for the next chapter in the battle for survival in the wild. Don't forget to subscribe.